Hey everybody, Juju22 here, and I'm actually gonna exit out of this game. Now of course, there's also the theater and the sound test. The theater just lets you watch the movies. And that's really what it does. It shows you the world, or the movies that happened. And I have to assume that these ones are based on if you beat the extra mode, which it was hard enough to beat this game by itself. I'm just going to try to do it normally, but anyway, I'm just going to go right to the arena. And this Let's Play has been, in its entirety, been brought to you by MuchGames.ca, The Gaming Odyssey, and predominantly featured on Insomnia Game. So with that said, let's go to the arena and we'll see how we end it off right then and there. I'm willing to bet that the arena is just simply a boss gauntlet, and that the more bosses you can beat, the better. Okay. So, and I also have a choice of so many power-ups. It's crazy. 8, 12, 16, 20, 22 power-ups. I mean, it is just stupid good, really. I'm going to start off with the whip. But you could use whatever power-up you want. And like I said, I'm not going to try to beat it, but if I can, I'll do it. I mean, if I lose to the first boss, I'll try again, obviously. Oh, and there's also a time limit, too. And you also have to be careful, because try not to take too much damage, because that damage does carry over. By remembering the patterns that he does. Okay. So of course the high score initially is how many enemies you beat, and that if you beat all of them, then it's how much time did it take for you to beat them. Also watch out for the Kamehameha. Of course, what I do like about the whip is that it got him. And he falls on his own accord there, so that's cool. Okay, so time stops when... Oh yeah, and you could choose another power-up if you wish. I'm going to go with the fighting ability. And then there's some Maxim tomatoes in case you need them. But the thing is, you want to use them when you're about to die, not when you're full or close to healthy. So you want to be conservative about that. So that's another thing I should mention about that. Okay, so the Granddoomer. Okay. Of course, the fighter ability is kind of a curse, a blessing and a curse in the sense that Yeah, you do a lot of good moves, but you have to get close in order to hit them. Oh gosh. Oh yeah. Just watch out for his attacks, though. Got him! Okay, so 2 down. Several more to go. Okay, so now, yes, you're going to need to use one. And in this case, I'll use the sword ability. I probably should have kept the whip, but I'll have to remember that next time. But sword's a much better weapon, because now I have to take on how many of these guys? Although I'm doing a pretty good job comboing him. These must be the normal spear doomers, because they never really were much of a challenge. Okay, so now I have to take on 2 of them. Okay, took out 1, took out both of them. Now I have to take on... Oh. Got him. And then, of course, if you ever took a tomato, or a Maxim tomato, you get a regular one. Okay, so now we have these mid-bosses, and I'm probably going to take the needle ability. Oh, okay, so I can just charge into him. Okay, well that one... Oh, shoot. Okay, let's see if I can take his stone ability. And I got killed. Okay. Well, KO'd in round 4. Well, like I said, I wasn't trying to win, but anyway, here's the high scores. It just shows you, how far you got, and then if you beat all the rounds or all the bosses, then it gives you the time in which it took you. So, like I said, that's pretty cool that they can do that. So, well, I'm just gonna go back and simply say thank you for watching. You know, whether you watched from the very beginning or whether you are watching this for the first time, do check out, you know, the entire LP, whether it's my re-let's play of it or the original, but either way it's going to end up here. But one thing is for sure, it was a pleasure to do this, and whether I do a Let's Play again, as far as my channel, and as far as Insomania Game, they haven't made anything new. The only person that's been making anything is me, but the reason I wanted to continue it was because I felt the least I could do was just finish the LP however long it took, and that when it's done, my obligation is also done at Insomania Game. And for those of you watching on Insomania Game, who knows, maybe one day myself or any of the other members will make new content. But otherwise, thank you for being there for us when we first started and to this episode. And for for all the and for those of you watching this on my channel, thank you. Thank you for everything. At around from the time I started to now, I've had my ups and downs. Some I've had extreme highs and extreme lows. I've had my highs when I first started, and I've also had some highs in the year since, but I've also had some extreme lows. And whatever life hands you, the only thing you can do is just to roll with the punches. And I don't know what else to say except thank you. And also, whenever life gets you down, just know that while the good times don't always last, the bad times don't last either. So life is a game of ups and downs. All you can do is just to stay even keel and to have tranquility or serenity in your life. To have the courage to change what you can, and to have the peace of mind to know when you can't. Or how do I say this? Accept what you can't change, have the courage for what you can, and the wisdom and knowledge in order to know the difference between the two, is what I was trying to say. I can't talk. But basically what I'm trying to say is life has its ups and downs, and all you can do is just to accept it and take it for what it is. That's all I was going to try to get out. That's what I was trying to get out of it. So until then, this is the Blue Toad to Jew22, and I want to thank you so much. And who knows what my next Let's Play will be. Maybe not in a while, but just know anything can happen. Until then, stay tuned on my channel. For those of you on Insomania Game, you can check out my channel, but you could also check out the channels of the members that have been here, whether they're the original members like Truhu82, Jason RPG, Ryoko, Conus Board, White Lion, or new members like Rockhawk64 and LP Grotus. Check out all those guys. And if I did forget anybody, I apologize. But yeah, check us out on our individual channels. But if you're watching this on my channel, it's not over though. The fun is not over, but this game is. Until then, stay safe. Enjoy what life has to bring you. And until then, have a wonderful day. Peace out, everybody.